When the NRM caucus promised to get more involved in the budget formulation process, they were not joking. But it was not clear how it was to be done. Now in Parliament exists an NRM Caucus Budget Committee.
The chairman happens to be the president, but as you know, because of the many other activities as head of state is engaged in, the vice president is doing the current chairing. There is the prime minister, leader of government business. There is the Minister of Finance, there is NRM Caucus Executive, there is the Minister of Education, Minister of Agriculture, Minister of Health, Minister of Works, the Executive Director of National Planning Authority.
This is not going down well with some in Parliament, and they attempted to storm the meeting today, but decided otherwise.
I'm the delegated function of the chief HE. It's a closed meeting. We shall share with you whatever.
Some MPs even questioned these members of the Internal Affairs Ministry who had come to appear before the NRM Caucus Budget Committee.
By someone by Parliament or by the NRM?
Not NRM. NRM wasn't there. There was no NRM.
No, we've been there. I mean, what are you saying? What do you mean? Because Parliament, then it's... no, it would be the speaker, or if you are here for budget, it would be the chairman of the budget committee, for instance. We have learned that there is a very unfortunate committee called the NRM Budget Committee. The parliamentary rules of procedure are very clear. They spell out the parliamentary committees, and there is nothing like NRM Budget Committee. All this is intended to undermine the institution of Parliament. There is no way we can sit back as parliamentarians that during the 9th Parliament was undermined and members of Parliament sat back and saw Parliament being raped.
But others view the NRM's involvement differently.
For NRM now, therefore, to come and say we want to have a contribution as the process will go on is a welcome idea, because they will submit their recommendations to the President, in this case the Minister of Finance. And the Minister of Finance will put all together all these recommendations. Some of them, if you don't know, for example, the Private Sector Foundation every year submits its recommendation to the budget process. The minister then, on behalf of the President, will discuss it with the President, that is his right, and the Cabinet before they submit what we call a budget framework paper. This is, however, where the politics of the involvement of the caucus comes in.
This approach is going to ensure realization of the national objectives aligned together with the National Development Plan and more so with the manifesto pledges that the NRM government, which is the ruling party now, which made the social contact with people, will be realized.
So if this all plays out as has been set in motion, next financial year's budget will be more about the NRM's manifesto and, as is claimed, about the National Development Plan. Samuel Setumba, NTV Tonight.